It's crazy to think that Sword and Shield came out almost 4 years ago. Like, honestly, it just seems like yesterday that this era came out, at least to me. And as time is going on, these sets are just going to keep increasing in value, especially some of these sets that are very good. And honestly, I'm focusing more on Sword and Shield than Scarlet and Violet because a lot of these sets are already out of the 2 year frame where they usually get reprinted and go out of format. So you can see here, until Fusion Strike, these sets are all 2 years old. So they're technically out of the 2 year kind of frame where they get reprinted. And obviously there's exceptions to that. And there's some other sets in Sword and Shield that are still, in the, kind of, I guess, frame where they could get reprinted, but who really knows? And, some of these sets are pretty cheap, and a lot of you guys maybe are thinking about buying some of these because of the price they are at, and they are older than some of these other sets, and they're still cheaper, but still, I wouldn't buy them, and I have to say, I'm not trying to shield you guys from buying these sets. However, if you like them and you think there's potential, then, go for it. But I'm just kind of expressing my opinion and kind of why I am not investing in any of these sets because I don't have any money in any of the things I'm talking about. Like, I'm not buying these in secrecy. I have a couple of Elite Trainer boxes and some of the sets up here, which I'm going to talk about. But other than that, you guys have seen my collection. I'm not hiding anything. So without further ado, let's go on and I'm going to talk about some of these sets and kind of why I wouldn't pick them up. So first we have Sword and Shield base. Now this is the base set of a very good era, which might kind of entice you to buy them or have a reason to buy the set. But other than that, there's really no reason that people in the future are going to want to open these boxes up because there's really no good cards in the set. I mean, there's the Marnie, but that's kind of it. There's rainbows that I mean, some people are a fan of, but honestly, I don't think they're that popular. So there's really no reason that people are going to want this set other than it's just an old box in the future because there's nothing to open for. And you can see here that the price is pretty expensive. It's $280. So at the price it is now, I wouldn't buy it for any reason. I mean, it has gained $50 in value in the year. However, I do think this box is going to slowly plateau off and not really increase that much in value just because people are going to look at this set and there's really nothing that they're buying for other than it's just an old box. So I would just avoid this set because of just the price of the booster box. It's just not really worth it. There's better places you can put your money. So I would just avoid the base set just because it's just not that great. Next we have Rebel Clash. Now this is an example that some people I see give, that any box you buy is going to go up in value. Now that's 100% true, and I agree with that because obviously there's not a single box in history that hasn't gone up in value over time. But it doesn't mean that you should buy these boxes knowing that it's bad. Like, it is going to increase in value, but at what rate? Because you can see here in the past year it's only gone up $20. Now if a lot of the other Sword and Shield sets, they've gone up way more than this. So there's just no reason to buy a set like this, even though it is going to go up in value. But I mean, you can put your money elsewhere. I mean, there's really nothing in this set that people are going to want to open for, and that's kind of what you need to look for when you're investing into some of these sets, is kind of why would someone buy it, right? So here, there's a Boss's Orders and Sonya. Honestly, I would say this set is a little bit better or on par with the base set, but there's still no reason to buy this. It just has a lot of rainbow cards and just a couple full arts, and that's kind of it. Next, we have Darkness Ablaze. Now, this is one of those sets where I feel like some people might want to buy it just because of the price of the booster box, and kind of because it has a Charizard, People always say, there's staple Pokemon out there that if it's the, chase card, people are going to want to open the set. However, for Darkness Ablaze, I don't think this is really the case. I mean, the top card is only $26, and, there's other sets out there with Charizards in them, and this is basically the only thing in the set other than, this rainbow rares I don't really like. So this set literally has nothing going for it other than that Charizard, and the Charizard's not even expensive, so it's not like a chase thing people are really going to look for. And the box, you can see, hasn't gained in value in a year. It's literally been kind of stable, and it's even gone down in the past year, like recent few months. So you might think it's a good pickup because it's an older set and it's pretty cheap. However, the money you're going to save, on buying the set, which, there's definitely other sets around this price that you could buy that are better. But you might think that since this box is cheap and it's old, that, it's going to go up in value soon. But I don't think so. I mean, you can tell by here, no one really wants this set. So in the long run, it is going to go up in value, but it's probably going to be pretty slow. Next here we have Vivid Voltage. Now, Vivid Voltage is another one of those sets I believe that people might want to buy because it's pretty cheap for how old it is. And this is, I would say, one of the sets out of all of them we just looked at that is a little bit better because it has the Pikachu VMAX, the Chonkashu that everyone likes. And this is one of those, I guess exceptions to the rainbow rares where people don't really, well, I personally don't think they're very popular because it's just Pikachu, it's a Chonkachu. So it just is a kind of a funny card. It looks like it's a big fat Pikachu and it looks kind of cool. And yeah, this is pretty much the only card you're going to chase after. I mean, there's this card and, the couple waifu cards, but then after that, it's just the, the other rainbow rares, which aren't very popular. But, this set definitely is better than the other ones I've shown you guys, but still, you can see with the growth here, it's not that popular. So I personally still wouldn't invest into this set, but it is a little bit better than the other ones we've looked at. Next here we got Shining Fates. Now, Shining Fates for some people might be like a long-term play, but honestly, I feel like there's literally no reason to invest into Shining Fates. First of all, there's no booster box. These specialty sets only have Elite Trainer boxes and the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes. Honestly, I don't know if Shining Fates has one. I'm not very sure, but there's only Elite Trainer boxes. So if you're going to invest into a lot of Elite Trainer boxes, it takes up more space. So you want it to be a good set, right? Because it's just taking a lot more space. It's not like a booster box where it's smaller. And there's really nothing in Shining Fates that is really going to make it go up in value, or just increase in a good pace, other than, the Charizard VMAX, the Shiny. Because other than that, this set was very heavily reprinted. The Elite Trainer boxes are super cheap, and there's just not that much in here. I mean, there's the Shiny Pokemon here, but other than the Charizard, the set isn't that great. Especially it being reprinted, it's going to take a very long time for it to go up. You can see here that it's gone down and it's at $40-something. But honestly, you can get this down to $35 on eBay. So with that pricing, I mean, I think it's almost been a year since it's been reprinted. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's been almost a year, and it's already still hasn't gone up in value. So there's really no reason to buy Shining Fates other than if you think it's a long-term play, and after, the supply dries up, it's going to go up in value. But honestly, this set is so heavily reprinted, and just there's really not much going for it. I wouldn't buy the set. I have a couple Elite Trainer boxes that honestly I regret buying. I honestly might just open them up maybe in a video, but other than that, the Shining Fates I would not invest into. Next, another specialty set, Pokemon Go. Now, Pokemon Go is kind of, one of those sets that might be kind of, the sleeper, as some people might think, because, it has a cool feature where the reverse, I think the reverse, if it's a Ditto or something, or if it's a holo, I'm not very sure, but you can basically peel off the sticker in the front. I mean, that's kind of a cool feature, but other than that, there's really nothing in this set. Like, there's the cool alternate art, but even that one's not the top card, like it was when it first came out. But you can see now that I think it's pretty much, I mean, I think the hype is gone from Pokemon Go. It's just overprinted, and just one of those sets that no one's going to look at. I mean, it has Mewtwo, which is a popular Pokemon, but the art in the set is just not really there. So there's really not anything going for the set, no reason to really buy it. I mean, even the, Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box is still up that you can buy. So this set is just one of those sets, specialty sets, that I just still wouldn't go for. There's no booster boxes, so just storing and all that stuff, it's just not a set I would invest into. Lastly, might be kind of controversial, but it's Champion's Path. Now, this set just has Charizard in it, which is basically the only thing carrying it is the Charizard VMAX Secret Rare and, the Shiny. And that's it. Now, a lot of people out there know that, a couple cards could just carry the whole set, but if you look at the growth of, or the, increase in value of this Elite Trainer box, it's been pretty stagnant. And I think there's a reason for that, because I think Charizard is slowly not becoming as popular as it used to be, because everyone used to be like, if there's Charizard in the set, it's going to go up in value, right? But I think that's slowly going away, and you can see that with this set. It's just been kind of stagnant. So I think people maybe just aren't opening the set or something, because I mean, this set does have the Charizard, which would be the chase, but the price hasn't gone up. It's literally gone down. So just looking at this graph and how old it is, I wouldn't invest into this set. I think there's better places to put your money, especially since there's only Elite Trainer boxes for these specialty sets. So that's kind of it. I know, some of these sets might be kind of controversial of what I said about them, but that's just my opinion. So hopefully you guys, found something helpful in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.